Okay, so good morning once again.
Morning.
All right, so my name is Daniel, and I'm going to be your facilitator for today. I'm a facilitator with Digital Marshals Institute, and then they came up with this very valuable program, and I'm very glad you guys decided to take advantage of it so that everybody will learn something new, at least something that was not taught in school, so that you guys can on your own be able to build your businesses from the ground up using digital marketing tools. So today my mission here is very simple. It's not going to be theory at all. It's going to be like quick practicals, and I know everybody's going to enjoy this session. So far, if you all heard what I said, just give me a feedback so we just go ahead and then start.
Yes, we've heard you.
All right.
Yes,
Thank you,
we
thank you,
heard you.
thank you, thank you. So let's quickly begin. All right, so today we are going to learn about creating a Facebook page. So let me quickly share my screen and then we will just start. So the topic, as I said earlier on, is how to create a Facebook page. And then I'm sure yesterday Mr. Omane made it very clear to you guys that we know there are some of you on here that are advanced, and then creating a Facebook page is something very basic to you guys. But then in as much as you guys are advanced, I mean those who are advanced, you know yourselves. In as much as you are advanced, we created this program to benefit everybody. So I know you might already know how to, create a Facebook page, and you may think it is very basic. But then those who are not advanced, we are trying to balance the program so that everybody on each level will benefit. So if you know you're advanced, just kindly exercise patience with your other colleagues who are not advanced yet. And even if you are advanced, there are going to be certain tricks I'm sure you do not know prior to this program. And I'm sure you're also going to pick something new. I mean, learning does not cease. And one thing about digital marketing is we learn every day, because these platforms, they can change within 24 hours. You can open Facebook and then everything has changed, and then you'll be found wanting. So it's always a learning process. Each day is a new day. Each day you're going to learn something new. So if you are advanced, that's what I have to say. And if you are not advanced, you are at the right place, because per the stats that we have, per the data that we have concerning those who registered, um, those who are beginners, they are majority, and those who are advanced are minority. So let's just bear with each other, and then at the end of the session, I'm sure we'll all find something valuable to take home. Are we okay? Are we okay? Please, I want your feedback so that I can, I can begin.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes,
Fine.
we
all right,
are.
all right,
Yes,
all right.
we are.
Okay, I can hear you. Thank you. That's fine. So it's the topic is how to create a Facebook page. And the next thing I want you guys to know is, so these are some of the key things you are going to take away after the end of this session. You are going to know how to set up your Facebook page. You are also going to know how to brand your Facebook page. You're also going to learn how to optimize your business page to increase visibility. And this is the punchline. So I don't want you guys to miss me. And as I said earlier on, we are going to make the video available. So just follow, just relax and follow at your own pace. So when we talk about setting up your Facebook page, it is very different when you are trying to compare it with branding your Facebook page. And most of us, what we are actually okay with, or what we know, is just how to set up the Facebook page. But we don't go deep into branding your Facebook page. And that's the little advantage digital marketers, because they are professional marketers, that's the little advantage they have over people who are naive concerning digital marketing or marketing as a topic. So branding your Facebook page is on another level compared to setting up your Facebook page. And I'm going to show you guys the differences, and I'm going to break it down for you all to understand. And then the last thing is going to be optimizing your business page to increase visibility. I'm sure yesterday Mr. Mane tried to explain to you guys the meaning of search engine optimization. And with a search engine optimization, it can be quite technical if you don't have the required skills. But with Facebook, if you want to optimize your Facebook page, it is simple. It's something everybody can learn. So if you are even lagging behind the topic search engine optimization, with optimizing your Facebook page, it should be something that it should be quite easier for everybody to do. Even if you are not techie, you can do. Even if you are not familiar with these technical stuffs, optimizing your Facebook page is something that everybody can do. So you guys should really pay attention so that you can at least use that knowledge to help yourselves. Okay. So of course, things you will need. These are things I'm sure most of you already have. Of course, you need a good supported device, a smartphone or a laptop, and a very stable internet connection. And then this is what I wanted to stress on. You will need a personal Facebook account. And the reason why I'm stressing on you going to need a personal Facebook account is because um, usually people don't want to tie their personal Facebook accounts with their business accounts. And then because of that dilemma or struggle, they tend not to be on Facebook at all, or they tend to use their personal Facebook pages as a means to promote their businesses, which is wrong. Because with Facebook, it's a platform where they built for people to socialize. They didn't build a platform for businesses. So the moment Facebook realizes that you are using your personal Facebook account to be promoting your business, what they do is they punish you for that, and then they are not going to let your post see a lot of people. And that's one thing about Facebook. And now they are very keen on security. So they want to make sure that this person is a Facebook user, and at the same time this person has a Facebook page. So if you don't have a personal Facebook account, they wouldn't allow you to create a personal Facebook page. Do you guys understand?
Yes, we do.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. We do.
We are here.
All right. Thank you. So as I said, you will need a personal Facebook account before you can create your personal page. So if you are someone who is already using your personal Facebook account to be promoting your business, I'm here to say there's a better way. You are going to learn how to create a Facebook page so that you can use the Facebook page to promote your business. And don't be worried about whether Facebook is going to show your personal details to your clients or to your customers. They are not going to do that. So feel free. And even though you'll be using your personal Facebook accounts to create your Facebook page, they are not going to show who even manages the page. Unless, of course, you invite friends, and then those friends are going to know that, okay, so and so invited me to like this page, but they are not directly going to link you with the page for people to know that this page is yours. So that's a little something you can feel free. And then so let's just go straight to the practicals. Enough of the theory. All right. So I hope everybody can see my screen.
Yes.
All right. All right. Can you still see the screen?
Yes, we are able to see the screen.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So what you are seeing here is because I embedded a link into the slides that I presented, it brought me straight to this place. But okay, then for the sake of those who don't know how I ended up here, I'm going to reverse my action so that you know how to start in case you don't have the direct link to creating a Facebook page. This is how you are going to start. Once you open your Facebook page, I'm sure everybody's going to see something like this, your personal Facebook page. And if you don't have a personal Facebook account, as I said earlier on, it's a requirement to create a Facebook page. So you would have to create a new Facebook um, account, personal account, so that you can create a Facebook page. Okay, enough said on that. So when you are beginning, this is the page you are going to see. Everybody is going to see this normal Facebook timeline. It's very basic. Everybody has this. And so what you are going to do is just click on the create button, and it's going to open a dialog box. And then quickly, you know why you came here. You came here to create a Facebook page. So you just click on page. and then you are here. But because I had the link, it came straight to this place. So that was just for a little demonstration for those who would be wondering how I got to this place. Okay, so quickly let's get started. So I'm sure you guys can see two options, and it shouldn't be confusing. If you came here to create a business page, which I know most of you will, because that's why most of you are here, you just quickly go ahead and create get started with a business or brand option. This option right here. But then, in case probably you are learning the digital marketing skills to help other people or to manage other people's page, it means you are going to choose the public figure. As I was saying earlier on, if you came here to create a business page, this option is just the right option for you. Just go ahead. But if you came here to manage maybe a public figure's page, maybe a politician or something, you are going to use the community or public figure. And these two options, they are not the same in the sense that there are certain tools Facebook will allow you to have if you are going in for the business or brand. And those tools will not be necessarily available for those who will be using the community or the public figure. An example is if you are creating a business page, it means you are going to sell a product or a service. But with the community or public figure, they know that you are trying to connect with your followers. So with the business or brand, they are going to allow you have tools or options like shop now. And but when you use your community or your public, the community or your public figure, you are not going to have the shop now because you are not selling anything. So that's a little something very little concerning the differences between the business or brand option and the community or public figure option. So as I said, most of us are here because we want to create a business page for ourselves. So just click on get started. And once this tab opens, you are going to fill in with the name of your business. And so for the sake of this demonstration, I am going to start a page, and what I want to do is I want to be selling sneakers, or I own a sneaker shop. So the name of my business is going to be Win Soul, as in soul for the sole of your feet. That's something I just came up with. And the category. So once you know the type of business you want to pursue, it's going to inform the category you are going to choose. And I said I am going to create a business page to sell sneakers. So meaning I am going to fall under the category of retail or shopping. So let's just type shopping, and then you see they've already given me shopping and retail. And this is what I came here for. So I quickly click shopping and retail. So should in case yours is not shopping and retail, all you have to do is just type a keyword within your industry and an option is going to come. And then you have the liberty to choose from those options what best suits your business. So mine, shopping and retail is the best thing. So I went for shopping and retail. And you are going to have to fill in your address. And yeah, they've already given me something I should fill in, but this is US. It's because we are using someone has already used this option. So they are just trying to let me know that is that same, am I going to use that same option? And that's not what I'm going to use. So I'm going to type in Accra, Ghana. And then the city or state is going to be Accra. Accra, Ghana again. And with this option also, if your business is not necessarily located in Accra, Ghana, as in typical Accra Central, but then it is located, maybe it's located in Tema, Ghana, don't go in for Accra, Ghana. Go in for Tema, Ghana. And these are some of the little mistakes ordinary people who go there to create Facebook pages. These are some of the mistakes they do. Sometimes they think because they live in Accra, Ghana, they should just choose Accra, Ghana. But no, if your business is in Teshi, that's why Teshi is there. Just click Teshi. If it's in Ashaman, go for Shaman. If it's in Kokobite, go for Kokobite. If it's in Weja, go for Weja. What is going to happen is that when you choose Accra, Ghana, whilst your business is not physically located in Accra Central, what's going to happen is when someone is looking for your business page and then they type the name of your maybe whatever you are selling, because maybe they don't necessarily know the specific name of your business, but maybe they have an idea of what they want to purchase. So a lot of customers, what they do is they input the name of the product they are looking for, and Facebook is going to pick the location of the searcher, that is your client, wherever that person is. So maybe the person lives in Kokobite, and then the person is searching for sneakers to buy, or for dresses to buy, or for shoes to buy. Because your business page, you used Accra, Ghana as the location, Facebook is going to show that person, even though that person is in Kokobite, they are going to show that person shops that are in Accra Central. And what's going to happen is you are going to lose in on that client, because you have your shop station at Kokobite. Meaning, if the client gets to know that, oh, there's someone at Kokobite who is selling what I want, the client is going to choose you because you are closer to the person. The person does not need to drive all the way to Accra Central to get what he or she wants. You guys understand? So if you choose Kokobite, Facebook is going to show the shop at Kokobite to that person, whoever is doing that inquiry. So that's some of the trick we use. Please, the person who just joined, kindly mute yourself. Okay, so Facebook is going to use that detail, and they are going to show your shop to the person at Kokobite just because you chose Kokobite as your location. And then the person who was searching for your whatever you are offering is also situated at Kokobite. And so they are quickly going to link you with that customer. So that's a little trick there. So let's continue. So with a zip code, Ghana, we don't have a proper system when it comes to zip code and stuff like that. But to the best of my knowledge, you can use 0233. It's not going to cause you any harm. And with this option, with your phone number, they are saying it's optional, but I advise you input a phone number, because the least thing you would want is for someone to visit your Facebook page and there is no way they are going to contact you. Like they can't find any number to call you or something, or to just even make inquiries of whatever you have to offer. So input your number, but then of course you are going to use your business number, because I know most of you have personal numbers and then business numbers. So the right one is going for your business number. So I'm just going to randomly type my personal number. So you do the same thing. And then this option is don't show my address. Only show that this business is in the city, state, or region. And what they are trying to let you know is perhaps you want to differentiate where you personally live from where your business is situated. But mine, I have both as Accra, Ghana, Accra, Ghana. So if I choose this option, you are not going to show my clients or whoever is going to be surfing my page where I personally live. And so that's just an option. You can decide to leave it unticked, or you can decide to tick it. So I'm taking it and then click on continue. So at this juncture, this is what Facebook terms, or professionally, this is what we call you have set up the Facebook page. And at this point, you can even quit and then the page will still be visible out there. But the problem with it is your page will be very blank and it will look unprofessional for someone who is operating a business. That's the last thing you want people to perceive of you, as being unprofessional. And so we are heading on to the next thing, that's branding your Facebook page. And so at this point, all I want you to do is you are just going to have to skip this step. So you click on skip, and then you have to skip this also. So there are 2 steps and you have to skip them. And the reason why we are skipping them, I'm going to tell you the reason why we skip this one when I get to where I can properly explain. I'll let you guys know why we skip those steps. And it's just because we want to properly brand our Facebook page. Okay, so let's continue. Can you still see my page?
Yes, we can.
Okay, okay. So if you are seeing this here, it's just Facebook trying to get your attention to invite people, just so your page becomes more active. And this is where maybe your personal friends are going to get to know that you invited them. So you can, if you want, you can go ahead and invite. If not, just cancel it. So I've canceled mine. And so the next thing is we are going to brand the page. And before you, so at this point, we are done with setting out the page, as I said. We are going to go ahead and brand the page. And then with branding the page, it's something that is not basic as you think it's supposed to be. The reason why I'm saying this is a lot of the best brands out there, those that appeal to customers or those that appeal to clients, they really take their time into branding themselves. And the reason why someone will even prefer one product over the other is basically because of branding. And so if you create your Facebook page, you should take into consideration your targeted audience. For example, I have created a page and I said I'm going to be selling sneakers. And when you come to the sneaker game in Ghana, you know that I know, of course, majority of my clients are going to be millennials. There are people, they are going to be youth. There are people who are going to fall between the ages of, um, let's say, between the ages of 18 to probably 30. And these people, you can't get their attention if you are, if you don't brand yourself well, because they are attracted to things that are nice, things that are flashy, things that are just nice, and things that they can relate to. And so some of these things or some of these feedbacks or some of these ideas, you have to fit them into your branding. So what I was saying is some of these things you need to fit them into your branding. So even before you go ahead and start creating a Facebook page, you should have this thing planned out already so that you successfully move from one step to the other without any hinges. And that was the reason why I decided to skip those previous steps, because those steps, they force you to input your, for example, your profile picture and then your cover page. But those things, maybe before you started creating the page, you hadn't thought of what you want, how you want your profile picture to look like, how you want your cover page to look like, and how people are going to perceive it, or how your targeted audience are going to see it. Are they going to like it or are they going to reject it? So if you don't have this thing already planned out before creating your Facebook page, and then you didn't skip those steps that I skipped, what's going to happen is you are going to be forced to use any picture at all. And some people make the mistake of using their personal faces or their personal pictures as a picture of a business, which is totally wrong. If I see something like that, I will not interact with that page or with that business, because I came here to buy something from a business, not to meet someone. So that's just something little about something that you should consider before you set up a Facebook page. And that's what goes into the branding of the Facebook page. So that was the reason why we skipped those two steps. Else you'll be forced to put things that you might not want, and then you will make mistakes, and then maybe you will not find it easy on doing those mistakes. So with what we have done, or with skipping those steps, it means you are at liberty to patiently wait and get the right things done before you post any picture that you want, or before you use any image, or before you attach anything to your business. And then the next most important thing, once you have set up your page, the next most important thing to do is you click on this settings bar, and it's going to open a lot of options, as you can see here. So with the first thing that you guys are seeing here, page visibility and page published, and then edit. What I want you to do is you click on the edit, and here you can see two options. It has been ticked that this page has been published, and then there's another option that page unpublished. And at this juncture, because I'm not done setting up my page in terms of branding how I want my cover page to look like, how I want my profile picture to look like. Because I've not done all that. When people type the name of my business, or as you guys saw here that Facebook was trying to alert you that invite your friends, what's going to happen is when you invite someone or someone types your page or someone is looking for your page, Facebook is going to show them this uncompleted page of yours. And that's going to be a turn off because there's nothing here. So your prospective client is going to think that you are unserious, you are unprofessional. And that's something that you would not want. So you quickly click or you tick on page unpublished. And when you click the page unpublished and you save changes, you click save changes. You see, they are letting you know, they are trying to understand why you are unpublishing your page. And the first option they even provided is that the page isn't finished yet, which is exactly our condition. And this is something a lot of people don't know. So when they create their page, they go ahead and then start operating, inviting people. Meanwhile, you invite them and they come to meet a blank page. Because there are lots of things else that's supposed to be done and you might not have done them. And so when you leave the page published, they see those things and it communicates that you are unprofessional, and then your page is blank, and then your page has no content at all. And with Facebook, if you don't have content, this internet, this whole digital marketing thing is a content game. If you are not putting out good content and enough content which will engage your audience, you've lost. No one is going to visit your page. No one is going to come to your page to buy anything because nothing is going to attract them to come. Or Facebook will not be able to push anything to your required audience to bring them to your page. And it's all because you don't have any content. Or even if you have the content, you don't have the right content or a quality content or the proper content. So to save you that headache, just unpublish the page as I have done. So you click next and just go ahead and unpublish. So at this point, they are telling me that my page is unpublished. And so now that my page is unpublished, I know that no one is going to see it. So now I can take my time and pimp up my page, brand it well, put a lot of stuff there, plan my content, and then be armed and be ready to engage people and to sell. So the next thing we are going to do is go back, click on this page tab, and it's going to take you back to your page. So this is your page. And now with the freedom that you have, you take your time and do as you are supposed to do. So as you can see, my cover page is blank. I don't have any profile picture. I've not created any username. So we are going to begin to brand. And because I knew I was going to do this ahead of time, I created some a profile picture and then a cover page that I know will engage my audience. So I've started creating my content. So supposing I was going to be using this as in I'm going to be selling sneakers in reality, I'm right on my way because I've already done that before I started creating the page. And these are some of the little things basic people who don't have the right knowledge concerning creating a Facebook page will miss. They will just go ahead and create a page, and then now they are stuck. They don't know what to post. They don't even know, they don't know how to just maneuver their way around their Facebook pages. And so one thing I want you to know is that as part of Facebook's branding policies, your profile picture is going to be 180 by 180. So if you guys have any notes around you, I want you to write that down so you don't forget. So in case you are creating a profile picture, the correct dimensions that Facebook requires, or the correct sizes, the size of the picture I'm going to upload, it's supposed to be 180 by 180 or 1080 by 1080. So if you are contacting a professional graphic designer to create a logo for you, you should give them those required details or those details so that they create the right size. They operate in that size and then they do what is expected of them. So as I said, if you have your notes by you, just write it somewhere so that you don't forget. The required size is supposed to be 1080 by 1080. That's the required size. That's what Facebook requires, 1080 by 1080. And that's for the profile picture. And so I'm going to insert my profile picture. So inserting that, you click on update. Okay. So if you have I don't think you should go in for the choose from photos option because you don't have any pictures on your Facebook page. This option allows you to pick the picture from your Facebook page, and because you don't have that, you have to skip that. You can skip the ad frame. The ad frame makes it look childish. You can also skip take photo because you are not going to use your personal picture, so don't take a photo. So the right thing to do is upload a photo. Okay, here it is. Okay, so I'm going to choose this. Okay, so this is going to be my logo. And the reason why I'm choosing this logo is I want to create that brand awareness. So I don't want to put any picture that's going to distract my audience. Fine, I could use any picture apart from just the typography of the name of my company. But then because I want people to know that this is the name of the business, that's why I'm putting this as my profile picture. So a branding decision went into choosing this, and that's what branding is about. I didn't just decide to choose this. I chose this because I want to re-emphasize the name of my company to my prospective clients. So that's why I'm choosing this. So in case you have something similar to this, all you have to do is just drag it into position. Make sure it's not at this, like you don't take it to the angles or it might be cropped off. Just make sure it's centered so everybody can clearly see whatever it is. So in case yours is a picture of your product, make sure you center it. And that's why the right dimensions is required. So it's 1080 by 1080. Then again, it's 1080 by 1080 so that it will properly fit into the space Facebook has provided. So then I go ahead and click save. So now my profile picture was successfully saved. So as you can see now, my profile picture is there. So the next thing I want you to do is you click on this create page at username. Click on this. And now you add a username. And so a word of advice, don't use a different username from the name of your company. Else you're going to confuse your clients. Because they're not going to, they'll tend to not understand that, hey, the name of the business is called Winso, and then the username is also something else. Why am I on the wrong page? I mean, while they are not on the wrong page. So just use the same name. And so Facebook allows you to create this username because it's easily accessible. So someone can you can just type it to your friend that, okay, so this is, your username is Winso. So you can just copy this link and share it to friends. What's going to happen is when you share it to someone, it will directly drive traffic to your Facebook page. So that's also another trick. Don't leave it. So without you setting up this user page, you probably may not access this link. So you can copy this link somewhere. Just right click on your mouse and copy link address. Just as I have done. You can also copy this one, whichever you want to copy. You copy it. And then you can share that link to anybody. Or if you have other social media platforms that you are marketing on, and you want to direct all of them to your Facebook page, this is the right link you're supposed to use. So you send it to whoever you want to send to, and it's going to create traffic to your page. It's going to send people to your page so that they get to know what you're offering. So we are all set. You click on OK. So we are done with that. So the next thing is going to be adding a cover. So I'm going to upload. And with the cover, Facebook has made it quite interesting. You can add a video instead of a picture. But then again, what informed my branding decision is that I'm selling sneakers. I just want people to know that this is what I am offering. And so this is what I am putting there. These beautiful shoes. I love sneakers. So I know that these are some of the things that are going to really catch the eye of my target audience. That's the youth. And so I intentionally inputted brands like Nike because it's one of the popular brands here in Ghana. Even though they're outside Ghana, it's one of the popular brands that people would want to purchase. And also, this is also an Adidas shoe. So you just save. Okay, so now that we are done saving, a very important thing you are supposed to do is you are supposed to add a button. Don't ever forget this. So adding a button is a call to action. It's a CTA. And what it's going to do for you is it's going to make people directly get into contact with you. So once someone sees these nice pictures or these nice shoes, it will quickly entice them. And once you've been able to whet someone's appetite, you don't have to let that thing die out. So quickly, you have to put something out there that will make them, that will inspire them or act as a catalyst in them performing an action. And so with mine, I'm going to put shop with you. So under shop with you, you see we have options here. So if you are selling food, you are supposed to use other food. If you want to use see offers, maybe you have quite a number of offers and you want people to see, you usually do that. But with me, what is informing my brand decision is when someone sees these shoes and it is nice and they really want it, I want them to shop then, because that's why I'm on Facebook. I want to be selling. Some people to quickly contact me and then buy. So I'm going to use the shop now and then click on next. And so they are asking for my website link. So those of you who don't have websites yet, you don't fret. I think you can choose shop on your page and then click on finish. Since you don't have a website, this is fine for you. So I'm sure probably some of you don't even know this button existed, but that's what I just showed you. So that's something about these social media platforms. Like they are always changing. So at this point, I think my page looks nicer now. So when someone visits this page, like there's something that will catch their attention. So I'm a little bit done. I will not say I'm fully done with the branding, but I'm a little bit done just for demonstration purposes. But if it were to be something I was going to take serious, I'm going to create a content plan. And what a content plan is, you create a number of content. A content can be a picture, it can be a video, whatever thing that you want to put out there so that it attracts people to your page. You already have to prepare them. And so once you are branding, you start firing them, you start posting them. So when someone visits your page, they know that you are in business. So once I'm done with this, I'm basically done with branding the page. And so the next thing we are going to do is we are going to optimize the page. And so let's just go straight to edit page info. So a lot of people create their pages and they go ahead to brand and they forget this simple thing that's going to help them optimize their page. And so for search engine optimization, it's quite technical. But with Facebook, these are some of the little things that you can do to optimize your page. Optimize your page simply means feeding the Facebook data, their database. You feed it with the required information so that when someone is searching for you, Facebook can easily pick from the information that you have provided, and then they connect you exactly with someone who is actually searching for you or searching for your product. And so when you leave these things undone, and then someone is searching for your product, whoever or your competitor, you have to know that you're the business that you are doing. You're not the only person into that business. So if you leave yours undone and someone searches, for instance, I'm to sneakers, someone searches Nike shoes on Facebook or Facebook shoes to buy or shoes to buy, basically anything that the person inputs. When I don't fill these ones, Facebook will show the page of my competitor or anyone who had done this. It means that person has optimized his Facebook page or her Facebook page. And so that person is going to win over you. And that's how come people go on Facebook and they wonder why they've not, like, no one has ever visited their page, liked their page, and their page is dormant. But they are done branding their page and they are done setting it up, but then there's nothing to show for their page. It's because they've not optimized it. So these are some of the basic things you can do to optimize your page. So once you optimize your page, Facebook can now detect that you are able to provide whatever the person is looking for. So they give you that. So here they are telling you that an update response, whatever you want. You can decide to not show any updates, or you can decide to choose longer response times. And so what's going to happen is when someone is trying to contact you and you are not available online at that moment, and you choose this, they are going to show it to the person that's currently you are unavailable or something. But you, for now, let's just skip that one. Okay, so this one was here. This one has been placed here because of the COVID, actually. So, under normal circumstances, it's not supposed to be here. You're supposed to start from the general. So, with the general, you're supposed to add a short description. And I already have a description. So, I'll just quickly visit and copy. And then I just paste it here. So, if you are seeing this, this is the description that I used. Your number one stop shop for big brand sneakers. And I used hashtag Nike, hashtag Adidas, hashtag Vans, hashtag Puma. These are some popular sneakers that I know that my clients will be searching for. So because I've inputted it with the hashtag, so these are some of the tricks that you'll be learning. Input it with the hashtag. Once you input it with the hashtag, the Facebook database can quickly detect it. So most of my clients, I know they will go on the internet trying to, even if they're on Google and they are not on Facebook, they'll be searching for Nike shoes to buy. And because I have this hashtag here, the probability of Facebook or Google showing my page, my business page to that client is going to be very high. And these are some of the search engine optimization tricks that you can do if you don't actually know the technical steps. These are some of the basic things you can do to help you. So those of you who are scared of search engine optimization because it's technical, these are some of the little things you can do to optimize your page. And I already have the shopping or retail here, as I choose earlier on. I have my Facebook number here. You can add an extension if you want. If you don't want, you leave it blank. And here, of course, you have to, it's supposed to be Ghana's own plus 233. So you quickly do that. Look for Ghana. You input it in, and then you just save it. And if you have a website, you have to input it in. It will help optimize your page. Currently, I don't have. If you have an email, do that. These are some of the little things that will help you optimize your page. So I'm going to input this, then save changes. And then your address. So you can drag the map into position. So if you see, maybe for instance, my business as Zongo Lane, you just drag it into position. Then you choose any area that you want to choose. You click on it and then you save it. So if my business is located here, it's going to rightly position me so that if anybody's around that place and the person wants to buy sneakers, I'm the first point of contact. I'm going to be the first thing Facebook is going to show to that person. So these are some of the tricks you are going to do or you are going to use to optimize your page. Your service area. I'm in Accra, so see they are giving you typical detailed areas. So Lashibi, and if you are seeing this figure, this is a staggering figure. So 11,214 people checked in here. So out of that 11,000 people, if someone is at Lashibi and your store is at Lashibi, what's going to happen is if anybody searches for sneakers to buy, Facebook is going to show your page first. These are some of the little tricks that I'm stressing on. It's so important and it's so key. So you don't have to miss it. So my store is in Accra, Ghana. And because Accra, Ghana is broad, they are not giving me any figures. You see it. So in case you live at Taifa, you know that 96,000 people have checked in using Facebook. Look at that number. If just out of this 96,000 people, if even out of this 96,000, if even like maximum 500 people visit your page each day, you can imagine the kind of traction you'll be gaining. And of course, definitely you are going to make a sale from these huge numbers. So I'm in Accra, Ghana. I'm going to choose this. And then you save it. And so the hours that you are operating. See, so these are some of the vital information. If you hadn't visited this one, if I hadn't shown you guys this place, you might have missed it. And someone will not know when you are selling or when your shop is open or when your shop is not open. So mine, I'm going to click always open so that Facebook will know that I'm serious. So anytime someone is searching for something, my page should show up. And this is an impression we don't have that. In Ghana, we are not familiar with this kind of system. And the price range in Ghana, we use cedis, but as you can see, these are dollars here because they built it to suit the developing countries. And so just click on specified. It doesn't spoil anything. And if you have a privacy policy, you input that link there. Currently, I don't have, but if you have, a privacy policy can be goods sold are not returnable. If you have a website and then you have that policy, you put the link of the policy that's on your website, you input it here. But currently, I don't have, so I'll just skip this. So at this juncture, we are done. We are done creating a Facebook page, setting it up. We are done branding, and then what I just showed you is the optimization. And so we are done optimizing it. So you can just come back to your page. And these details are saved automatically. So don't worry, once you fill them, that is it. You are done. You are basically done optimizing your page. So I think there's this one trick I want to show you guys. So the publishing tools, click on publishing tools. And what publishing tool is, what it's about is, you might not always have the time to be online. And so as I said earlier on, if I were to be serious with this page, I would have created a content plan or a content calendar. And what that is that I am going to input what I'm going to post on Monday, what I'm going to post on Tuesday. Maybe on Monday, I want to post 3 times. And one word of advice, when you're on social media and you're marketing, don't be posting just once. You are not doing work enough. Facebook will think that you are just there to play. You have to be posting minimum 3 times a day. Every single day. You can leave out some days, it's fine, but you should be doing constant posting. And those are the type of people who will be winning with Facebook marketing. If you are not always there posting things, like engaging with your audience, Facebook will not rank your page, so no one is going to see it. So this is one trick you can use, because you might not be always having the time to be there every day to be posting. You just schedule the post. So here, you click this part, schedule post. You see, so they say I have no scheduled post at the moment. So I'm going to create one. So create a post. And then I'm supposed to choose a picture or anything that I have. So upload. And from here, I have this picture. Say something about this picture. So maybe Converse for sale. Then you schedule it. So you see, they are giving you the calendar here. So you input, once you post whatever you want to schedule, you input it there, and then you do the time rightly, and then Facebook is going to post on your behalf. Even when you are asleep, they will be posting for you. So that's just one trick about scheduling. So thank you guys for the time. I think it's been lengthier than I expected, because I wanted to take my time and be very detailed and at least help you guys. Because the next facilitator is signaling me he wants to come and also teach you guys some few things, very important things. And so when it goes off, just come back and we'll have the question and answer session and probably an assignment, so that it can engage you, so that you'll be up to date with